So today we decided to play a deck that was a little more difficult. It required a little bit more math, it has multiple play lines, and it requires a certain level of critical thinking. So if you know anything about this channel, you know there's going to be a lot of misplays. Cue the intro, let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today, and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today is all about RAKDOS Sacrifice. Sacrifice is one of those decks that's a little more complicated than most, but with a little bit of experience, and if you get good at it, it could be extremely fun to play. Before we jump into the list and break this thing down, though, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, I just ask if you take one moment to do so. It's a free way to help support the channel, and then if you hit that little notification bell, you'll be notified whenever we post a video, which is 3 times a week. That way you don't miss out on any future content. Really quickly before I jump right into it as well, I just want to let you guys know the style of videos are going to be a little different than most. I'm going to be doing a little bit of experimentation with making my videos a tad bit shorter, and we're going to go through the breakdown a little bit quicker. So if you want the full list, there is a link in the description below. Click on that, you'll go over to Aether Hub and you'll get the full list, and you can go ahead and copy that right into the arena. But let's just jump right into it. Like I said, I want to try to keep this a little shorter, get straight into the gameplay footage for you guys. But we're doing a sacrifice list, so of course we had to start it off with 4 Sideboard Witches. This is one of the main engines of the deck. It's going to allow us to create a bunch of pests with its Magecraft ability. What's nice about this too is if they want to remove it early off the battlefield, they're going to have to pay 3 life to do so, which is very key because this deck is basically trying to just ping damage slowly but surely every single turn, 1 damage at a time to our opponent's face, and at the same time we're gaining life. So that's the idea behind the deck. So you know, every little bit of damage counts, which is why we're starting it off over here with the 1-drop of 4 Serrated Scorpions, which is not only a 1/2, which is great, it also deals some damage on its way out, which is the whole idea of the deck because we're going to be sacrificing things. We've also got a play set of Claim the Firstborn and then 3 Village Rites because these 2 cards go phenomenally together. But a new card in place of Village Rites, and why we're not running 4 of, is because we have 4 Plumb the Forbidden, a new card from STRIXHAVEN that allows us to sacrifice a multitude of creatures, no matter how many you want to do. Every single creature you want to sacrifice, you lose 1 life and you draw 1 card, which is great paired with the Sideboard Witch because these pests actually allow us to gain 1 life. And so these 2 kind of pop off together. You actually end up, you know, sacrificing all your pests, you actually get a bunch of pests back thanks to the Sideboard Witch. So these 2 cards work phenomenally together. And then we have 4 Hunt of the Specimens to go into our sideboard to learn, but it also generates us a little bit more pests. Pests are going to be the key. Gaining us life is going to be key. We've also got 4 Bastion of Remembrance, another way to win the game because everything that dies is going to now deal points of damage to our opponent's face, and that's the whole idea, like I said, to just get them down, kill them, you know, kill our own things, and then deal damage to our opponent's face. Another great creature to do that is Woe Strider. It also has an escape cost, which will help us against those rogues. And then we have a card that I've been trying to play in every single one of my RAKDOS decks, but hasn't really worked out, is the Predator. A Predator is a 3/3 flyer, but it can grow every single turn with 1/1 counters, as well as it has ability to become indestructible by sacrificing some of your own creatures. So it plays really well with the rest of the deck. Does some really cool things. The Predator is going to be another one of our win cons. And then of course we're playing Awaken the Blood Avatar, and we also have the other side of this card, which technically makes this deck a Mardu list, but we're really not going to be playing the Overlord ever. If it does get played, we have the ability to play it because we do run 4 Triumphs just in case we are kind of drawing dead. But for the most part, we're going to be playing the Awaken the Blood Avatar, which allows us to sacrifice a multitude of our creatures, making it a little bit cheaper. And then it takes care of one of our opponent's creatures, as well as creates one of these 3/6 tokens that deals 3 damage to our opponent's face every time it attacks. So that can get out of hand really quick. The lands are as follows. Like I said, we have 4 Triumphs, we have 4 Fabled Passages to help get the Woe Strider back, and we have 2 Castle Lochthwains. And then if we jump right over here, we have a sideboard full of learn cards, and then really what we're looking for is for our pest summonings. You might even want to go a full 4 play set of these. And then the Fumes is really great because it also implements some sacrifice as well as deleting our opponent's things. The rest of it is some sort of tech that can help you in any sort of situations. If you want a full list breakdown, like I said, it's all in the description below, but we're going to try to keep these a little shorter from now on and hopefully keep the videos a little tighter, and we're going to see how that fares as far as YouTube's algorithm See if it helps us get pushed out to more viewers. We're going to give it a little experiment here, but let's jump into the gameplay footage now. And then at the end of the gameplay footage, we'll bring it back here for some final thoughts. See you guys there. Peace. All right, here we go. We got good old fashioned RAKDOS Sacrifice today. Super pumped about this list. Think that we will do fairly well. I've been smoked by this list, of not this particular list, but smoked by RAKDOS Sacrifice a couple of times now. So just super excited to show you guys what it's all about. Ooh, we're up against Izzet. Okay. Up against Izzet. We do have a way to sacrifice our own Scorpion here to get a Village Rites if they decide to try and stomp it. Or hit it with the Prismari command. We've got a buddy with us today while we record. We have a buddy. His name is Marshall. Say hello, Marshall. Hello, Marshall. Marshall's being a good boy right now. He's normally not a good boy. Marshall normally likes to bark at the wind and get us in trouble. But not today. He's being good. He's hanging out with me. All right, we got a pretty good start here. We're able to shut down that Bone Crusher Giant, and we've got a couple of Bastions of Remembrance coming in hot here. Love to see it. Love to see it. And we got a big Avatar over the top here, hopefully to win the game eventually. Being that they're a tempo deck too, that could work really well because they might only be playing like one creature. All right, and there it is. There's the creature, huh? So how do we want to handle this? How do we handle this? Okay, so first of all, we play our land, of course. And then we've got 4 mana open. So we're going to be eating another Goldspan Dragon shot to the face here. So what I think we need to do here is we really need to focus on getting rid of the Goldspan Dragon. So let's go ahead and play both of the hunts here. I was thinking about playing another Bastion of Remembrance here, but I think that's a little greedy. I think setting up for, you know, 2 of them is great and everything, but not when you're up against a clock like the dragon here. Pretty much we're going to be grabbing the Pest summoning every time. I know I could actually grab Necrotic Fumes here too and kill it. Might as well. Might as well. Could be a good backup plan. We are going to attack because we can't block it anyways. Let's find out how this goes. Might get bounced by Brazen Borrower. Nope, we get through. We get through. And our Blood Avatar is ready to go. Not much they can do about it other than maybe a counter spell. Are they running counter magic? Let's find out. Let's find out. If I play that, I don't have enough mana. So, gotta go straight forward, huh? See if it hits. See if it hits. And it maybe hits. I don't know. Let's find out. Oh man, we're in a tough spot here though, because if this gets countered, like we just sacked all those creatures. You know what I'm saying? Which isn't necessarily a terrible thing. I probably should have attacked first though. That was definitely a mistake. I should have got my points of damage through, just to see what our opponent was up to. Maybe they might have, you know, played a spell. Who knows? They've got something, right? No, they take it. Okay, let's go. Let's freaking go. We got it off. We got off the big spell, the big blood avatar spell. Up against Izzet Tempo too, which is, like I said, it's a good matchup for that spell to actually go off. Because they typically like to play one creature and then just try to control the board state while they destroy you little by little. You guys are about to see how this Blood Avatar token goes. It is a beast to deal with. The fact that it's got 6 toughness really solidifies why it's so strong. You're about to find out. I do want to set up for another Bastion here, I think. That kind of leaves my Blood Avatar wide open here, but it's fine. It's fine. Deals 3. And if it dies, you know, it's going to deal a couple more damage. If our opponent attacks here with the Bone Crusher Giant too, we block with the 1/1. That's another big point. Okay, perfect. They let it go. Interesting. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to go for Hunt the Specimens. I would love to play the Witch, but unfortunately if I play the Witch, that's all I can play. So we're going to play the Hunt the Specimens here and then hold up the Plum as kind of our game winning move here. Let's just attack and see what they do with the 1/1 here. I could just hit the Plum, the Forbidden right now and just win the game. Let's go. Did we do it? Did we do it? Does our opponent have something here for life gain? Because even if they counter this, all of the damage is still on the stack, right? So yeah, the damage still goes through. Unfortunate for our opponent there. GG's. Good first game. Way to start it off. Izzet Tempo's a beast to play against, so glad we won that one. Goldspan Dragon. What? We don't care about no Goldspan Dragon. We're doing the thing, man. We're doing the thing. All right, what do we got here? Ooh, opponents on their way to Diamond. Gotta shut that down, unfortunately. All right, we do have a Scorpion into a turn 3 Witch here, which is what we really want to see the most. And so we're keeping this one. Up against Mono Red. I do think that we could probably chew up Mono Red pretty good here with all the life gain that we have. Hard to say. Hard to say. The Scorpion is such a good blocker for the champion though, but it does get bone crushed pretty easily. Already way ahead though with the life gain off of it, and we don't have a turn 2 play, so going Triome here. We're probably going to cycle this Triome away for some card draw. Alright, no big turn 3 play, probably Annex then or Bone Crusher here. Excuse me, I'm tired. Apologize. Another Triumph, huh? That's ugly. Things are getting ugly now. Get the Bastion down. Hopefully we can top deck something that's a 1-drop spell. Village Rites is the only thing I'd want to see, but even there, I don't know if I'd want to see it because we're probably going to block with the 1/1. So we're not going to really have anything to play it on. Yeah, we're kind of in a weird spot here. Not a good spot. If I block the 4/3 Bone Crusher, they can't. They have no Embercleave here, so yeah, that's a good block. That's a good block. Could have blocked the 1/1 as well to try to kill it, but something tells me we got some trickery going on here. Okay. Alright, so now we got a Witch, and we've also got the Hunt for Specimens here, so that's really nice. We're gonna take a shot pretty heavy here, though. Pretty heavy shot here. Hunt for Specimens will be nice because we can get it down for 2, and then we can also go and dig for our other pests and play that one because it's a 3-drop. So we're in a pretty good spot here. They skipped their attack step. Ooh, was that an oops? Was that an oops? I would think so, right? That was a big oops, I think. Sorry, Mono Red. Sorry, not sorry. We're chewing them up right now pretty bad. All right, so like I said before, we can generate quite a bit of pests here. Gonna go for Hunt for Specimens here and then go Pest Summoning. Got ourselves some really good blockers here. I'm really just gonna focus on blocking the Rimrock Knight here and the Giant because I want one of my pests here to be able to get us some cards off the Village Rites. So I'm easily gonna take these 2 blocks here and take the rest. Hopefully there's no Embercleave, but there's probably an Embercleave. Yeah, let's be real here. That's an Embercleave all day. Okay. We survived. Okay, that's all that matters. We survived. Top deck me a Claim the Firstborn, and we got this game in the bag. Oh my goodness, that is just a sad, sad day for Mono Red. Such a sad day for Mono Red. Oh my goodness graciousness, that is That's savage. I mean, it's just pure savagery. Good game. Good game, Mono Red. I do feel a little bad. I do feel a little bad because we did absolutely top deck the nuts, but oh well. G, baby. Are you actually kidding me right now? Did that claim really just come off the top of the deck? Holy cow. Holy cow. That is the Mono Red Destroyer, that card, man. It just absolutely wrecks Mono Red. And it just so happens we have another one in hand here. We have a very slow start though. We do have 2 Scorpions though, so it might be okay. We're really hoping for some land here. Really hoping for some land here. At least 1 land. I can live with just 1 land, you know? There we go. There it is. How do we play this? I think we go 2 Scorpions here. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't sure if I wanted to play that and try to get my Witch out on third, you know, my 3rd drop on curve. But now we can't get our Witch out on this turn, which means we probably should not play our specimens here. All right, let's just get in for 2 damage. Opponent's on mono blue currently. It's Snowlands. I'm guessing it's Izzet though. Right? It's got to be Izzet, I would think. Okay, they have counter magic. They have Assault coming. That's not good. Jawari Disruption, just as bad. Just as bad. Really kind of needed that to resolve. That was kind of one of our big game plans here. Alright, at least we could play around Jawari Disruption this time, but can't play around Assault coming. So what's it gonna be? If they counter this, oof. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I really kind of needed that one to definitely resolve, but oh well. Alright, we'll play Hunt for Specimens here. It probably will get countered, and then we'll just hold up our Forbidden here. Let's get in there for 1. I do have a claim which takes care of the crab, but I need to make sure I have 2 mana open to plummet after we've taken it over. So that's the goal. Being mono blue, I'm not too scared of anything like obviously like board wipes or anything. So my board state staying this way is very good because there's not much they can do. We're just in the long run, we're gonna just absolutely outvalue them. I'm gonna draw out a counter spell here. And then I'm gonna drop another claim on them. Okay, they don't have any counter magic. I see. Two cards. Thank you, thank you. All right, we've got another claim and a Village Rites, which is really sweet. We can Village Rite something if they try to kill it. Oh, it's the mirror. Oh, this is rogues this entire time you've been playing rogues, huh? Oh no, you're not playing rogues. You're playing control. All right, I can respect that a little bit better then. All right, that Ashiok's toast. We're gonna use its own creature against it. Get over here. All right, get in there. Oh, we hit an Alron's Epiphany. Don't mind if I do. All right, and we will just go ahead and do one of these numbers. Actually, I'm probably gonna cycle that away. Let's go ahead and play Double Pest here. Double Pest. Go extremely wide here, hit our opponent's Ashiok, kill it, and then set up for the W here, I hope. The Scorpions alone are 4 damage on the board, right? They pose quite a bit of damage here. Oh, the Extinction event though, are they going even or odd? Oh, they go odd. Honestly, that's very smart that they went odd. Like I said, those posed 8 points of damage. I'm sorry, 4 points of damage, which is a lot. Wish I could have plumbed them though. Super unfortunate. All right. See what they do with this. I'm gonna go ahead and plum whichever one they block. All right. Oh, the Ashiok plus. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. Oh no, I made a big mistake. I made a big mistake. I forgot that the Ashiok just plus. Thought it was that one loyalty there. Terrible, terrible play. Ooh, a claim is nice. Alright, keep Ashiok down, I guess, to one loyalty, seeing I'm a dunce. Heartless Act, sure. Alright, and I think Woe Strider's fine here, or do we go... Trying to optimize my mana the best I can here. Let's grab a red source, and then if we play this, we can still cycle. So let's do that. Let's play the Hunt for Specimens here. We'll exile the Ashiok, I think. Let's do that now, actually. This was definitely ugly. Like, I definitely misplayed this whole section of the game. Pretty bad. But I'm still okay with where we are. Could be in a better position, but I screwed it up. It's all good. Opponent's down to 2 cards, so... Agonizing Remorse. They should grab the Woe Strider for sure, because it can keep coming back. Yep. There it goes. They take a little damage off that, though. I'd love to see that. They see the claim, so I wonder if they have an answer for that. Another Agonizing Remorse. That would be an answer. Alright, so I've got 2 cards here, as opposed to their none, because we can cycle this away for another card, and we're going to draw. So, 2 cards to their none next turn. Board state is theirs a little bit, though. They've got the 2-3 as opposed to my 1-1. They're swinging, though. They're going to allow me some damage here. That's not very smart, I don't think. Alright, they get rid of 2 cards I don't care about. Shoot. Well, that's not a card I care about even more. That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, let's go. Now we're playing. Now we're playing some Magic. They do have a castle out there, though. Castle is something I honestly should probably put in my deck. Actually, do I have castles? I think I do. I do. I'm being silly. I'm being silly. All right. I guess let's just pretend we have something here and pass the turn. We don't want to just swing in blindly here. We get 2 points of damage across. That's great, but like we could do better than that. And they keep eating up their life total anyways with the castle, so that's huge. Not proud of this game though. Let's not worry about the comments on the misplayage on the Ashiok, the loyalty situation. That was definitely not my brightest moment. Sedgemoor Witch, okay. I don't mind attacking now. We've gotten to a point where we're looking at lethal soon here, so. Sedgemoor Witch, by the way. Menace. Could have used that claim that just came off the top, though. They can't even hit the Sedgemoor Witch because they're dead if they do. Let's see what they do here. Are they gonna create a blocker here? Even if they create a blocker, they're dead because I have Menace. A lot of people miss those types of things, so subtleties. Oh, they bounced a Bastion. Okay. Either way, not looking good for our opponent here. They can't draw a card off their castle. They're dead. If they attack, they're dead. Yeah, they're just dead. They're dead in so many different ways, honestly. So many different ways. Let's just hope that's not hand hate in their hand here. Okay, nice. Bastion down, which gives us another 1-1. Nope, it sure doesn't. Okay. It doesn't really matter though, because again, they missed the fact that Sedgemoor Witch has Menace. So, good game, well played. Oh boy. Yep, they oopsed it. They didn't realize they probably should have bounced the Sedgemoor Witch there. It happens. I definitely made my share of misplays there too, so good game. We're on a roll though. We are on a roll. Oh man. Man, oh man. It's hard to know you're gonna post a video when you know there's misplays in it. You just can't wait to hear all the people talk about, I could have done better. Let's see here, what do we got? This is not bad, but the mana's wonky. The mana is super wonky. Let's just hope we top deck a fast land. Probably not going to, but let's get the Scorpion down so that way we can get as much damage through as we can. This whole idea of this deck is to just deal as much damage as fast as possible, no matter how little the amount. Like, you just got to keep throwing it down, throwing it down. Maybe I should have went Triumph there. Oh, I probably should have went Triumph there. That's fine. Triumph would have been better there, because if I do top deck a land, that Fabled Passage would have became a fast land over time. So, yep, and there it is to punish me. To absolutely punish me. I am going to play the Bastion of Remembrance here, though. I think that's a decent turn 3 here, and then get some more damage through. We're up against Golgari. Maybe it's Death Touch, maybe it's not. We'll see. Okay, that's something you don't see every game. You've piqued my interest. All right, so let's go ahead actually and get down the Predator. Let's win a game with the Predator. The Predator can do some absolute nonsense. See if our opponent has an answer for it. I doubt it. They're gonna have a lot of, like, you know, destroy target creature stuff, but unless they have an exile effect with, like, Extinction Event, it's gonna do some serious work for our team here. Yep, they're highlighting it because they're giving it a good read over right now. They know it's good, but they just can't remember what it does, I'm sure. Yep, Murderous Rider, sure. You just, let's just go ahead and get rid of you. What's nice too is I think we're gonna have actual targets that we're gonna want to get rid of in our opponent's graveyard. Okay, that's fine. They do take away our ability to activate the indestructibility, but they don't know what our hand looks like, and they're going to regret it because our hand looks pretty good. Our hand looks very good, actually. I would play the Scorpion, but I'd like to keep the Plum the Forbidden open if possible. Let's give it a shot here. Let's give him a shot to the chops here. 5 damage. Dang, already. Predator is wiling out already. What are they going to do to stop that? Like I said, Extinction Event is pretty much the only way to stop it, but that's also why we have Plum the Forbidden. It's going to help deal some damage with the Bastion, as well as draw some cards so we don't lose, you know, all of our value. Gargaroth. That has reach, and that's annoying. That has reach, and it's annoying. But guess what? We should be able to... No, we can't kill our opponent here, can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we cannot. 6. Actually, yes, we can, can't we? Yeah, we can kill our opponent here. If I attack here, we can kill their Gargaroth, but they're going to gain 3 life. So no attack. Let's just kill him right here, right now. If my math serves me correctly, this should be lethal. Thanks to our Scorpion's additional damage here. Let's find out. It sure is. Let's go. See, if I would have attacked there with the Predator, they would have gained 3 life. Might have taken him away from the lethal potential. So, gotta be careful. Well, I'm glad that we were able to not walk into that big mistake there in that last game. Able to close it out strong. We got a really good hand. A lot of heavy stuff though. So, and we go second. So we're a little bit slow here. A little slow. I think we can at least gamble with this hand though. It's gambleable, if that's a word. I don't know. Oh, opponent's mulliganed twice, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. No, just once. All right. That's weird. All right. You got my attention. You've got my attention. Mono red that's trying to give their creatures haste over. Oh, it's green. Okay, okay. Starting to make a little more sense, I guess. Let's play the specimens here. I would like to play it with the witch, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. Let's go and get the pest out now. Magma Opus? What in the world am I looking at? So they are Teamer. Okay, Teamer weirdness. Sorry, I just yawned something. I look like I'm tearing up. That'll happen every now and then. The Sentinel. Okay, they're looking for a lot of mana here. Okay, that's, yeah, they're in a weird spot. They're missing land drops, which is good for us. They're on some really weird janky stuff, I'm thinking. Alright, you can have that. You can have it. Sedgemoor Witch down. Hopefully it survives. It just needs to survive one turn. It's really hard to keep this thing alive and actually get some value out of it, but when it goes off, man, it goes off. Alright, they get more mana. Missed the land drop again. Alright. I'm gonna go for Plumb the Forbidden now. I'm gonna get a couple of 1/1s here with the Sedgemoor Witch. Another Plumb the Forbidden. Not bad, not bad. Do we have another 2-drop here? Just another Plumb, which I mean could be very useful in the long run. So we'll hold up the mana here. Not that we can do anything else with our mana. Let's just hold it up though. And get in for 3. We have Menace, so that's a free 3. 2 1/1 blockers out there. I would like to get a Bastion of Remembrance down though. That's really what's going to make these pests actually viable here. Opponent doesn't attack here. Okay. Let's Plumb again. Create 3 pests this time. Such a cool little tool, man. To Plumb with the Witch is just like you're creating 1 extra pest and you're just drawing a ton of cards. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we've got ourselves a Bastion now. That's a big win. Alright, and we have a way to sack. We don't actually have a way to sack the 1/2 if I play this. That's, yep, we're still playing it. It is what it is. Still playing it. Things are about to get really ugly for our friend here now, though. I wonder why they played this on red if they didn't have any other mana in their hand. Interesting. I just realized that. Alright, let's get in there for all of it now, because if they want to block, that's fine. We still do the damage, so. Still do the damage because of the Bastion. Alright. Things are looking bad for our opponent. We are fully set up. Full throttle, ready to go. Nothing they can do. We're just going to basically be sacking our own creatures, our own things, and just dealing damage. And they can't really stop that. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. Wolf Strider can go because we can get it back from the yard anytime we want. With counters on it, so. What does our opponent try? Like, what are they trying to do? I just don't know. I feel like they've got to have blue mana coming down soon, right? They need it. Flame Painter, okay. What does this do again? So double strike, whenever it deals damage, you can cast instant sorcery card from the graveyard. Got it. Okay, and then they give it haste. Okay, so double strike, but oh, it does have trample now. I was gonna say no trample. Okay, so I guess we could stop one of the damage though and stop them from getting at least 1 instant or sorcery card, right? Instead of allowing them to have 2. Alright, what card are they going to choose here? They can't really cast it this turn though, right? So spell we put in your graveyard, exile instead. Alright, so they just keep it there forever? Wait, they can cast it without paying its mana cost. What? That's crazy. Well, unfortunately for them, we are going to plum here, right? Can we plum here? Oh, they're still picking and choosing what they're doing here. All right, so let's plum, sacrifice these two so we can get our Sedgemoor Witch triggers, get the other 1/1s out here, get some card draw. A little annoying, but we still should be able to win the game pretty easily here. They pay 3 life for this damage, so 3 life. Do you want to do it? Do you want to pay the 3 life? You must pay the toll if you want to go through here. So let's see. How do we want to win the game here? Because we have the Bastion of Remembrance, right? They're going to pay 3 here. They don't pay 3. Oh my goodness. Doors open. And a scoop. Yep. There's the scoop. We figured that was coming sooner or later. We have like 10 cards in hand, so well, those are some really good games. Let's go ahead and we'll end it right here. Let's go ahead and finish it up with some final thoughts and how we thought the deck played out. Peace. Welcome back, and I hope you all enjoyed that gameplay footage today. Today, like I said, we knew we were gonna kind of make some misplays. It was bound to happen. We're playing, you know, RAKDOS Sacrifice, which is not one of my strong suits, but it was pretty good. I mean, we went on a very, very solid run. It's a very powerful style of gameplay. It's very hard to deal with when we're just dealing damage to our opponent repetitively, and they're not able to stop it because it's going through a channel that's not blockable, that's not interacting. You know, they can't interact with it. We're just basically sacrificing all of our own things, and there's not much they could do. Counter spells are kind of iffy because if you counter it, we still got the sacrifice off, which typically means we got the value out of it. So there's not a whole lot that can stop the sacrifice value train, and that's why it's so good. I do like the deck a lot. I do think some changes probably could be made. I think that the Predator is a card that I love personally, but didn't see a whole lot of play and probably doesn't really need to be in here. But the thing is, I really like the Blood Avatar. I think in some situations the Blood Avatar is really actually super strong and plays really, really, really well with the deck. I don't think 3 is, I think 3 might be too many, but that kind of leaves us with not a whole lot of red, and it becomes almost a mono black deck, which is kind of cool. But if you have some ideas on how to make this list a little bit better, please, by all means, in the comments, let me know if you have some ways that you think, you know, could tune this deck up a bit for us. Let me know in the comments below. I read all of them. If some of them are good ideas, I'll definitely throw and implement them into the deck and give them a try on my free time and stuff like that. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you like the deck or if you didn't like the deck, whatever it may be, definitely let me know. But we've come to the part of the video at the end where we just kind of have a heart-to-heart. We just talk it out, and I give you guys some shout-outs. First things first, I wanted to let you all know, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. Really, really appreciate that. But just wanted to let you know, the videos, like I said, are going to be a tad bit shorter for at least now, at least for the next couple of videos. I want to get a sizable pool and see how well the video performs as opposed to my other videos based on average view duration, because when you guys stay to the end of the video like this, it helps a lot with the algorithm. It pushes us out to more people, but not everybody stays. It's very rare that people stay, and so the average view time is kind of one of those big things YouTube looks at. So I'm hoping if I shorten down the video slightly, it might actually help in the long run. So we'll see. If it doesn't help, or I'm not seeing much of a change, I'll just go back to the full 45-minute videos to 50-minute videos. But anyways, just wanted to let you guys know and inform you on that. Also, I'm going to get started right away, right now, on recording the pack opening for the members only. Speaking of members only, this is a part of the video where I like to give a shout out by name to all of my members here on the channel. We have quite a few. Starting from the top to bottom, we have Saint Nemo, we have Galadriel, we have Narcissist Evane, Travis, Mr. Eben, Adam, Leonardo, Get Looky, Daisy, Jay, Kevin, Zeke, Watts, and Beef Drew. Thank you all so much for being part of the Swayze Club and helping out the channel. As you know, as far as monetarily, it really does mean a lot to me. I know I say it every single video, but just in case you're hearing this for the first time, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It really means the world to me, and it helps me get, you know, ever closer to the ultimate goal of doing this full time for you guys. So thank you so much. And if you want to support the channel and become a Swayze Club member, you can hit that little join button next to the subscribe button down below. It'll give you all of the details on what that entails, but you do get exclusive content to some of my VODs and pack openings and things like that. So give it a look if it's something you're interested in. I'd love to have you. And that's going to do it for today's video. We'll see you guys tonight on tonight's stream. If you're here, I would love to talk to you. And then we'll see you guys on the next video, which will be Friday. Till next time. Peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. With the upload, man. Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah, it's custom to cheddar.